Well, hello, General Hospital Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Friday, May the 3rd, 2024. Friday, May the 3rd. You know what? This whole week was just not a phenomenal recap week, in my opinion. I mean, it was just a so deal. So let's go into the highlights of today. We have, well, that's not today. Goodness, I picked up the wrong picture there. Hold on, y'all. That ain't right. Let me go to the right image. That did not work. Uh, Here it is. There we go. All right, let's get to today. All right, so we have, this was the highlight, the good part. Carly comes over to talk to Sonny about Donna. Well, Sonny wasn't home. He was at Dante's across the hall, down the hall, giving him some really expensive boxing gloves because his other ones were old. And he was saying, for the punching bag, use the new ones. The old one he can use when he's sparring with somebody because they're more broken in. But for the bag, use the new ones. So Dante thanked him. And then, Sonny was telling him, you're the only one that I could trust. I've got Dex, he's a traitor. He's going to be a cop now and he's going to be saying things. And, you can't believe what he's saying. And Dante's kind of looking at him like, yeah, I would believe what Dex is saying, right? Because let's face it, Pop, we know what you do. I just turn my head, right? And so he goes, so, I'm just saying that I know I could count on you. And Dante says, well, um, long as you're not breaking the law. He says, because you do know I'm a cop, right? And he goes, well, yeah, but I know you got my back. And Dante said, of course I do, Dad, to an extent. See, Sonny wasn't going, he wasn't going out and out say, oh, yeah, you got me in your back pocket. That's what really Sonny was after. Dante didn't give it to him. So anyway, Dante's just looking at him. He goes, are you okay? He says, is something else going on here? And Sonny's like, no. Just all the traitors around me. No, I'm fine. So Dante's just looking at him like, no, you're not fine, but whatever. Okay. Sonny leaves, and mind you, Carly gets to Ava's. I mean, look, really, that's what it was. Because Sonny's place is now Ava's place, right? So Carly gets to Ava's and Sonny's place. And Ava says, opens the door. Carly, where's Frank? And Carly looked at Ava. Frank is down the hall. Like, oh, no. Frank don't announce me. I'm Carly, right? And Ava says, Sonny's not here. Carly says, that's fine. I'll wait. She walks right past Ava and sits down. And so Ava's looking at her, Carly, had you made an appointment with Sonny to talk to him, he would have let you know that he's not. She goes, you know what, Ava, I don't need an appointment to talk to Sonny, the father of my child. And so Ava just looks at her because, see, don't say too much, Ava, right? So Sonny walks in the door and he goes, what are you doing here, Carly? And so Carly says, I came here to talk to you about something. And so Ava's standing there, and Carly said, and I want to talk to you alone without Ava. So Ava leans into Sonny. That's that top left picture. I didn't know that Carly could come over here and start dictating the rules to what goes on in your house. And Carly's looking at her. Carly says, I absolutely will not talk about Donna in front of Ava. And so Sonny says, is everything okay with Donna? Carly looks at him and looks at Ava. And Ava goes, I've got a phone call to make. See, because she knew I can't cross the line too much because I might be on the outs. And more times than not, Carly is going to have Avery. Mama Carly is going to have Avery. You notice Donna doesn't call Ava Mama Ava, right? Not at all. So, more times than not, Ava's going to come knocking on Carly's door saying, I need to leave Avery here with you for a while. Something's going on and it's too dangerous for her to be with me. Yeah, Ava, you. So talking to him, and she says, Sonny, I came to tell you face to face that I'm not, no, she goes, I came to tell you that Donna, I'm not going to be bringing Donna by because I guess this was his day. Donna's not going to be staying with you for a while. And he goes, what? What are you talking about? She says, oh, no. With the state you've been in, I am not about to have Donna exposed to this. And he says, I would never hurt Donna. I would never say anything. She goes, oh, whoa. She goes, when you are in your right mind, yeah. She goes, but right now, Sonny, I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what you would say in front of Donna. And the way you're acting, I don't want her to see this. She says, now, have alienated everybody. You're paranoid. You feel everybody's out to. And she says, oh my God. And he said, what? She races to his bathroom. Sonny, she races in there. And she's looking, he goes, what are you doing, Carly? What are you doing? And she's going through the drawers. And she gets his pills. And she says, have you been taking your I'm coming to see if you're taking your medication. He goes, I have been taking my medication. And then they're back in the living room at this point. She has the bottle in her hand, and Ava comes walking out. And Carly says, if you have been taking your medication, Sonny, something is wrong. We need to go to GH so they can draw your blood. We need to see your doctor. He might need to change your dosage. And he goes, I don't need to go see a doctor. Everything is fine. She goes, you're not fine. And you need to, I will take you myself. And he goes, no. And he's like, you're a traitor to me. You're blah, blah, blah. So she just looks at him. She goes, just know this. Donna will not be back here. He goes, I will take you to court. She looked at him. She said, take me to court. Acting the way you acting? Who do you think's going to win? And he just looks at her and she puts the bottle of pills down and she storms out, right? Well, Ava slithers up to Sonny like the snake she is, saying, how dare Carly come in here and accuse you like that? My thing is, where was Avery? Because Carly was talking loud. Was Avery in school? See, this shows you how much Ava cares about her own child. Avery should not be around Sonny like this. It's too volatile. They haven't even shown us scenes with him and Avery, right? So anyway, he goes, she's saying something is wrong with me. And nothing is wrong with me. She goes, no, and you're right. You've seen, you're fine with me. You're just dealing with traitors and people who are betraying you. And I said, okay. When she did that, everybody, it actually made me smile because I said, oh, what a tangled web you are weaving. See, Carly came in trying to get him true help, trying to get him to the doctor right away. And Ava is in his ear. No, you fine. You fine, that little snake serpent. You're fine. Nothing wrong with you. It's going to come back and it's going to bite Ava in the behind. And I can't wait. She's going to be the one accused of switching this medication. And I hope so. I hope so. So anyway, we have Drew and Nina. They pull up to the congressman's office, and you know, they get to the receptionist and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry, Congressman so and so only has an appointment with Miss Reeves. We don't know who you are, so I'm afraid you won't be able to see him." And so she goes, "Miss Reeves, you can go in." And Nina starts walking in, and Drew says, "Well, I'm with her. It'll be fine." He just walks right in behind Nina. And the congressman says, "Excuse me." She goes, "Congressman so and so." And he goes, Nina Reeves." And he stands up, he goes, "But I don't know who you are." And he goes, "Oh," she goes, "He's with me." And she's starting to say, and Drew goes, "I'm Drew Kane." And he walks up past Nina and shakes his hand. "I'm so happy to meet you, Congressman." And he goes, "Well, that's nice, but you know what? I only see people on an appointment by appointment basis." She says, "So, you're going to have to make an appointment if you want to see me. My secretary will be happy to set a date after the election." And so Drew says, "Well, you know what? Forgive me for barging in." She's like, "But I'm here now." And Nina's like, "Well, but and Drew keeps talking. And he has this proposal that he and Jordan were talking about. And the guy sits down and he's like, "Well, there's many people, developers have come in with plans and proposals to bring jobs and change the area of the waterfront. But, like it's just not going to happen on my watch." And Drew says, "Really? Why?" He said, "Because I have stage 4 lung cancer. And after I plan on just fulfilling my term." Because when he said an appointment after the election, he was meaning with the new governor or the new congressman, right? He's like, "I am going to step down and I'm going to live my final days with my family and loved ones." And so Drew says, "But what a legacy." And he, spills it out. "What a legacy you leave, blah, blah, blah. You help change Port Charles and blah, blah, blah." So anyway, the guy ends up saying, "You know what? This has merit." And Drew name bombed Jordan, said, "Jordan Ashby, deputy mayor, she and I are working on this together." And he goes, "I respect her a lot," the congressman said. "So if she's on board, that adds validity to it." Because of course I'll verify that with her though, but that adds validity. And Drew says, "Absolutely. She would definitely give a glowing endorsement on the project." So Nina, it ends up Drew gets the guy's backing, and Nina's now all smiles, but there for a minute she was trying to get Drew out of there because he was messing up her appointment, and actually he hijacked her appointment. So we'll see. They're probably gonna have to hit instead of look, they've hit the carpet, they've hit the top of her office table. They're probably gonna have to hit the back seat of his car now because she's gonna be mad, and they're gonna have to have angry sex with that, right? "I'm mad at you. You hijacked my appointment." In the back seat they go. And then at the end, "How did we end up like this?" "Oh, I don't know." Shut up. So we have, a fast forwarded conversation I did, Josh and Trina. Jocelyn is telling her she doesn't think she wants to do medicine anymore. Her reasons have changed for doing. I don't pay them any mind. They're very boring. But anyway, Trina said, "Josh, you still have feelings for Dex." And yeah, because Dex was training with the cadets at the park where Trina and Josh were running. So anyway, whatever. I see Joss and Dex getting back together. And I do see for some reason Dex actually being a cop. He should have been a cop before he was ever working for Sonny. Ever. So we'll see about that. So now we have Christina is with Sam and they're at Alexis's house. She's trying to pick out her outfit to wear, to the appeal hearing. And she's nervous and she's trying to settle in on one. And Christina, Sam is they both weigh in their votes. It doesn't matter anyway. The suits almost looked identical, but they were just a little bit different. And then Christina's like, "Woo!" And they both were like, "What's going on?" And Christina says, "Oh, my baby is kicking." Sam looked at Alexis. Alexis looked at Sam. So Sam puts her hand on her Christina's stomach and she goes, "You're right. Oh my goodness." And they kind of talk about that and celebrate that. You know how we all feel when our kids, we feel our grandkid kick for the first time in our child's or their spouses or significant others' bellies. You always say, "Oh, there it is, man," because it brings back those memories when we were pregnant. And whoa, that's a slugger, right? So anyway, but she caught the my baby, and they were kind of talking a little bit. She brought up Jason just for a minute, Sam did, but she didn't harbor on it. And Christina's like, "Well, no, I understand exactly how you feel." And, no, she didn't. Sam didn't bring up Jason here. Sam leaves, and Christina and Alexis are talking. And she brings up how irrational Molly and TJ are being again. And she feels they're being so unfair, trying to say Sonny is a danger. And, that she's not about to. And Alexis is just looking at her. And Alexis says, Christina is talking about, "I would never put this baby, my baby, in any jeopardy. I'm starting to fall in love with the baby." And Alexis just looks at her. She goes, "I will protect him or her." And Alexis is kind of like, uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Now, what's laughable to me is how she could take Sam's side against Jason, but yet she's willing to fight TJ and Molly tooth and nail to be around her father, Sonny. That's laughable. Sonny is way more dangerous, way more enemies, period, right? So Alexis is like, "Oh no, this is going down the wrong path." And then she's talking about, TJ and Molly are harping on me. She goes, "I don't know. See, to me, this baby is like a check off of their to-do list. They thought, oh, we want to have a baby? Check off the to-do list." She goes, who's to say they're going to make better parents than me? And Alexis is just looking at her. And I said, "Oh, here we go. Here's the rationale. This is why you guys should have had that contract signed up, but you didn't, right? But you didn't." So it is going to be good because in reality, it is going to be TJ and Molly versus Christina. But if TJ's going to push it too far and Molly and TJ won't be together, it'll be her and her sister. But the thing is, TJ's the biological father, so he'd be getting visitation. And Molly would have to be sharing her visitation with her sister if it goes that far. So that's going to be messy, messy, messy. That's it, everybody. That's about it. Nothing else really happened on today. So I will be back on Monday with another daily recap of General Hospital. So let's go to Comment Corner. Comment Corner. Today is top to the bottom. Now we have Cindis says, "Recap lady, I applaud you for sitting through 5-2 episode because it was a bore. Actually, all this week was a bore. I fast forwarded most of it. The only thing remotely interesting was Michael and Willow had to go had a go at it and almost got caught, but the rest of the show was a yawn. Kudos to you for enduring this mess. You know what? I would like to see Willow get pregnant again. I'd see them having more than just those two kids." Linda says, "I think Drew and Nina are falling in love with each other. I hope so. I hope it changes Nina for the better. Carly finally realized something is wrong with Sonny's med. So how does Carly get him to check? I know that's going to be interesting." Now, as far as Drew and Nina, Drew has to make sure he's changed his mindset, but at least he's off of that hatred and revenge for Nina because he's too busy having revenge sex with her, right? DL says, "The outdoor scenes, most probably the backlot of the studios, always make me giggle." I know. And then Lisa says Blaze needs to sit her mother down and get limits and boundaries on who she just decides to go tell off about what she thinks what's good for her own grown daughter. She's a grown woman daughter. But here's the thing. I don't necessarily know that Blaze knows that she is doing that. She doesn't know that she went to Alexis's, and I don't think she does. So anyway, Lisa says Diane told Carly that she shouldn't take the money from Michael or Sonny to pay off her fine or to get the Metro Court back after it came out about the SEC. Jason knew that Carly would turn down help to get the hotel back, so he bought it and gave it to her. He already bought it, and she couldn't say no. Well, here's the thing. Like I've always said, if Sonny wanted to buy it, he would have told Nina, I'm going to buy my hotel. I want to buy that half of the hotel you got from Carly. And it's going to be for Donna. Okay. It's going to be for Donna when Donna grows up. And what would Nina say? Here, Sonny, she would have done it. She would have definitely done it. And just give it to Carly and say, look, this is for Donna. It's not for you. Lisa says, Lucy's thinking she did better than Brooklyn. Lucy blows it trying to show everyone how to sell the cream. She still talks about herself, no matter what she is talking about. She makes it all about herself. Now, Lois could sell water to a drowning man with the thought that he might die and go into a fire pit and be thirsty. Lois knows the product and can sell it. Lois does have a very thick Brooklyn accent. She is down to earth. When Tracy tasted the food and put Sasha to the test of a hard meal to make, she came through. She even put up with Tracy and gets along with her. Well, Sasha came through. The meal Sasha made was already in the oven. The meal that Tracy wanted her to make, Sasha hadn't made it because that was going to be for dinner at 7:00, right? So Tracy came in and told her, no, you know what, no more tests. You are fine, right? And then Lynn says, hi. Well, hi, Lynn. And then Judy says, I love Lois. And Brenda says, I'm glad the GH writers gave Lois a job with deception. She also can work with BOQ and Blaze's music career. Hopefully Blaze's mom might back off. I would love for Brooklyn to have her mother work more with her with music as well. And then Aisha says, maybe Willow will also be in need of Sasha coaching on public speaking and presentations. I hope Sasha charged deception a consulting fee. Oh yeah, for that time she showed up, she sure should have, because she needs the money. And DB says, I need Gregory to be there for Tracy, and I can't get enough of Sasha and Cody. They are making a very cute couple now. It's grown on me a lot. And that's because they didn't have them rush into anything. Had they had them rush into the sack, it'd already be over right now, right? And then Jackie says, Willow is the one stupidly, I might add, insistingly back to work with a small baby and a young child. Never made sense to me. I know. Once she got well, the only thing she could think about was leaving those two and going to work when she could have stayed home. A leave of absence until if she decided to come back. And Judy says, I know, right? Die in 1 minute, wants to be with the family. As soon as she's healthy again, she goes back to work. No brainer, because she's obviously needs some money because they're a Quartermain. Well, it's obviously that she doesn't need money. I think Willow does not have any idea what she wants. She doesn't. Lisa says Willow wants to do something where she can help people get the help they need. And that's exactly what she's going to be doing. And then look, Michael could fund that nonprofit for a salary for Willow, right? If he really wanted to. And Lucy says, "Hi, Recap Lady. Thanks for your review for Thursday's episode of GH. I had a feeling Michael and Willow's family will grow." Oh, I have a feeling. I know that's exactly what I said, Lucy. This is exactly what I said. Lori says, "I'm not getting May Sweep's excitements for General Hospital this year." Me either. Not at all. Not in the least. Not in the least. I'm with you on that. And then we have, I am says, regarding Sunny taking a bullet for TJ. Remember Sunny and Carly were remarried. Sunny was shot while trying to rescue TJ under Jerry Jackson's orders. I don't remember that. Oh my goodness. User KZ says Chase's dad was on 911 this week. Oh, was he? And then Sherry says it was cute when Michael said, "Remind me to give Cody a raise." Yeah, exactly. And then Denzel says yesterday's GH episode wasn't good for me. The only scene mostly that I liked was Tracy and Gregory scene, yeah, but the rest was okay to me. I'm happy that Tracy gave Sasha a thank you for cooking. Great review as always. Thank you, Denzel. Well, that is it. I got through all the comments on Comment Corner. All right, everybody, you all have a phenomenal weekend, and we will be back at it again on Monday.